Hi, Caspar here on the 5th of February 2018, and I'm tasting a Southern Rhône White. This is a Ventoux from Domaine and a cuvée called Les Gressannes, 2016 vintage. I presume it's called Les Gressannes because it is a 50-50 blend of Grenache, Blanc and Rhône, so I presume stick those together and you get the word Gressannes. But I tasted this at a tasting in London the other day and was pretty smitten, I must say, actually, and very kindly the importer has now sent me a sample. I sometimes struggle with Rhône white wines a bit, I must say. They have to be pretty special. They can get very sort of fat and oily and very high in alcohol, and I don't particularly enjoy wines that massive on a regular basis anyway. So pretty colour, I mean it's a sort of pale canary yellow really, it just looks like a lovely thing in the glass. I'm just going to see what the alcohol, this is 13, so you know it's not an extreme wine in ABV terms, but let's have a smell. It's got a smoky, almost that struck match smell, which is so popular, but it's a firm nose. It's a nose that's very clearly defined, and it's like that smokiness. There's a lot of spice going on in there. Perhaps a herbal element, and then a peachy peary note. But as I say, it's not a broad sort of ripe splodge of aroma. It's really nicely cut and defined. It's sort of lemon leaf, and I find that really interesting nose, I must say. I'm going to just sip it now, see what happens. And that's pretty fascinating on the palate as well. It's got, again, on the palate, got good sort of cut and definition. It's got weight and density to it, certainly, but it's not a sweetly fruity wine. You know, it hasn't got fat to it. It's got nice definition to that density and lots of spice. Clearly, it's quite a spicy thing. Really nicely held in check. There's a lot of check. There's a lot of structure there, and in fact, towards the back, it becomes almost rather tannic. This leads me to believe it probably will improve and be better in a year or a couple of years. It's got great length and focus, and I think this is fascinating. It's a really interesting expression of Southern Rhône and the two varieties that go into it. That sort of toastiness. Actually, I believe it's seen some new wood, so it might be the wood coming through. It's and more pear and peach, but nothing too ripe about it. It's all sort of held in check. It's a wine that's of good reserve. It's nice energy, super acidity at the core that cleans everything up. It's I like it. You know, it's an assertive wine, but not a wine that's sort of putting itself about too overtly. A lot held in the tank. Fascinating to watch this wine develop. I mean, I see if I can get hold of a case for myself, and you know, I'll have a bottle or two and then keep the rest for 1 to 5 years and see exactly what happens to it. It's got a slight orangey quality to it, a sort of fresh orange, which I really like. This is a food wine. God, I wouldn't sit around drinking this on its own. It's a bit too assertive and a bit too structured really for that, but I think with the right food on the right table on the right day, this would wow people. I think it's a super wine. There we are. 2016 Ventoux Blanc, Les Gressannes from Domaine yeah, very pleasing, interesting wine, I must say.